Welcome back to Rouge the Bat reads Chapter 9 of the Berenstain Bears and Left 4 Dead 2. I'm Rouge the Bat. Let's continue where we left off, shall we? All right, we can cross this. Just don't look down, Ella said as everyone one at a time, crossed the plank. But Sister was scared, so Zoe slowly walked towards Sister. You scared? She asked. I can't go on. I'm too scared, Sister said as she backed away from the plank. Just pick her up and put her around your back, Ella suggested. Zoe picked up Sister and she was on Zoe's back. She held her around her neck as the girls crossed the wooden plank, and everyone was in another building. So they all found another street from outside the other building. So they all walked down the street until they found an underground tunnel of the streets. So they went down through the underground. It's so neat, Sister said. It's cool. Look at all these routes, Ellie said. It's so amazing how you can have your adventure with friends. The group walked through the underground tunnel, as it had a boomer in one area, a spitter in another. Soon the ground was in another tunnel with water, so there was a bridge that was needed to be lowered. When the bridge lowers down, it will make a lot of noise, Ellis said, as he called down the bridge by pressing a button. It caused two hordes of the infected to attack the group. They were able to shoot down the two hordes, with which the fight lasted until every infected was dead. After they were out of the watery part of the tunnel, they found a safe room in a dry area. Safe room up ahead, Ellis called, as the group all ran inside the safe room. Once everyone was safe, they prepared themselves, and they all walked out of the safe room and walked up the stairs till they were back where they almost started. Francis and Louis were up on the bridge. You guys made it. You all okay? Louis asked. Yep, we're all okay, Louis. We're gonna stop Farmer Ben. He's a new villain to fight and save Brother Bear, Zoe replied. I was hoping you two could join us. Well, we'd love to, Zoe, but Louis is injured at the moment, and we are safe up here, Francis replied. We better get you all on your way. Head down and fill up that generator. Me and Francis will cover you all from up here, Louis said. Sounds good. Thanks, Louis and Francis, Zoe said as the group all got inside the elevator. Now, Ellis, keep your mind and eyes on the gas. Not on the girl for now, Coach said. The last thing you need is a distraction. All right, but she sure is beautiful, Ellis said, as the elevator doors opened the group. The group all ran out everywhere to find at least 10 gas cans to fill up the generator. Zoe and Sister, along with Ellis and Ellie, walked into the room. They stood at Bill, who was dead. No, is that Bill? Sister asked Zoe as she started to cry a little. Yes, he did what he can to save all of us. I am glad to sacrifice for us, Zoe said. Who's Bill? Ellie asked. Zoe then explained Ellie and Ellis on who Bill was before he died to save the group. He even helped everyone stop Witter Jones and save the Cubs as she took Sister. Sister was one of them. Flashback. We have to make the bridge rise so we can all be safe. Then someone will have to sacrifice themselves to save us, Bill said, and I will do it. Everyone was shocked that Bill was going to sacrifice himself to save the group. Bill, why? Zoe asked. You can't do that. I have to, Zoe. It is the only way I can save you guys, Bill replied as Zoe's eyes started to swell in tears. I'll do it, Louis said, as Bill stopped him from doing so. He wanted everyone to live. I want you all to live, so you all can say your last goodbyes to me, Bill said, as everyone said their goodbyes, and Zoe was crying. Zoe, I know this is tough, but I want you to know something. You're like a daughter to me, or even a granddaughter to me. Even because I'm not your real dad, I love you, Zoe, Bill said, as he hugged Zoe one last time as she cried in his arms. The Cubs and Mama began to cry too. It was hard to watch Zoe cry, and have them not cry too. Goodbye, Bill. I'll always remember you, like if you were my dad or grandfather, Zoe sobbed as Bill grabbed his gun. Stay safe, Bill replied as he walked down the bridge and ran towards the horde of infected along with 3 tanks. Aim fire, you sons of guns! Bill snarled at the tanks as he restarted the last generator and ran into the room where he looked at the 3 tanks. He had his last cigarette, and that was the end of him. End of flashback. I understand how you feel, Zoe. Losing someone that you love, and that is very close to you, can be very heartbreaking, Ella said as Zoe looked at Bill's deceased body one last time. She looked into one of his pockets to find a picture of him with Zoe and all of her friends, including Witter Jones, who was the villain she fought with. This was all I will have left of him, Zoe said. Handing Ellis a picture, he held Zoe in his arms as she cried in his chest for a bit. I lost my parents when the outbreak happened. I know losing parents and even anyone is very sad, Ellie said. You feeling better? Ellis asked. Yes, Zoe said as she cried the last of her tears out. Let's see how far everyone is at, Zoe said as the generator just needed one more gas can. The infected were all shot down. Ellis got the gas can and filled up the generator. The bridge began to lower itself down, so everyone ran across the building and they jumped into Jimmy Gibbs' car. Be safe, Zoe. Good luck on finding brother, Francis said. We will, Francis, Zoe smiled. Take care of Zoe, Sister Bear, Lewis added. I will, Lewis. I hope we run into each other again someday, Sister said, as Ellis drove the car across the bridge, waving goodbye to Francis and Lewis. Maybe we can follow them once I am better, Lewis said to Francis, as they waved goodbye to Zoe and her friends as they sped away until the car was out of sight. And that was Chapter 9 of the Berenstain Bears and Left 4 Dead 2. The Berenstain Bears Left 4 Dead crossover fanfiction written by the Queen of Lions. What do I think of it? In all honesty, I find this chapter to be really good. Both paragraph and sentence structurings are nicely done. I'm actually quite surprised that we actually got to see what happened previously before Zoe left for the bear country with Sister Bear and her family. I'm very sorry that Bill had to sacrifice himself, but it was for the best, for the sake of their group. Yeah, I know losing someone that's close to you is very hard. It's very hard. That's heartbreaking indeed. Yeah, but I almost cried when I saw the flashback part. It almost made me want to tear up. But other than that, this chapter is really good, and so far this story is really nice. Now, what do you all think of this chapter? Did you all like it or did you not? Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. And are you enjoying this story so far, or are you not enjoying it so far? Don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below, dears. Queen of Lions, thank you very much again for giving us permission to read your stories. Well, I better get going. I'm about to hunt for some more jewels. Or maybe Knuckles' Master Emerald. But thank you all very much for watching. This is Rouge the Bat, signing off. Bye-bye.